Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Indian, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this fully loaded, pre-owned 2020 Indian Challenger Limited. Let's start with the engine on this Challenger, where you have the 1768cc liquid-cooled engine on here. These engines are absolute beasts on these motorcycles. They really get up and boogie, producing over 122 horsepower on here. This is going to be a 6-speed transmission on this motorcycle, and the final drive on this bike is belt. All right, let's talk upgrades on this Challenger. We're going to move back down to the engine where you have the Stage 2 intake on here. That's really going to suck in that air into this large engine, and then pushing all that air out is going to be that fully custom Stage 1 exhaust. I am not exactly sure what the full dyno numbers are and how much it beefs up that horsepower, but when you're already sitting at 122 horse and you add this combination on here, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you could engage the flux capacitor and go back to time on this bike. But since we are not actually going to do that, I am going to take the opportunity right now to go ahead and fire this bike up for you so you can hear that exhaust system. As you can hear, that exhaust system sounds very nice on this Challenger, and what I like about it is it's not an earth-shattering exhaust. You're not going to irritate every single neighbor when you come pulling back into the driveway, but it definitely adds that very nice low rumble and gives this motorcycle a very nice throaty sound. Continuing on with the upgrades on this bike, moving up front on the fairing here where you have the Clockwork windshield. This is just a nice little add-on on here, gives you that nice tint. It's also a nice low riding windshield on there, so depending on your height, it still is going to push that air up and over you, but not really distract your field of vision from where you're sitting. Continuing on from that and moving into the fairing where you have these fully customizable Healy Bars. I want to believe that's how they're pronounced. I apologize if I'm pronouncing them wrong, but I want to say that they are Healy Bars. The nice thing about these, and I'm going to take the camera over them, these are fully adjustable bars to where you can go in and change the length of how far they come out, or you want them in. You can also rotate them back and forward to really tailoring the riding experience to the rider on this motorcycle. Big fan of these bars here. I did take this bike out for a quick little rip, and it was very comfortable the way that it was set up for me. I am 6'1", so I believe that the person who probably had this bike was maybe around the same height on there. But as I said, you can sit on this bike and completely tailor those handlebars to your comfort level. Sticking at the front of the motorcycle, but moving down where you have the infinite highway pegs attached on here with that very nice chrome engine guard. Just a hint of chrome to really kind of pop off all the beautiful ruby red that's on this motorcycle and to allow you to really stretch out on those longer rides. And then finishing off some of the upgrades on here, you do have the customized rear bags with the full speaker setup in here. So now when you're riding 2 up, your passenger is going to be able to enjoy all the music as much as the rider. This is a very nice sound system on here. You're going to be able to pull into the parking lot and you can run the entire bike night directly from your stereo. As this motorcycle sits on our floor, it has 2,166 miles on it. So this is an extremely low mile Challenger Limited. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and would like to see this bike in person, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Motorsports. The Indian dealership is located on the upper level. And if you are watching this video on YouTube and are interested in this bike, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship a bike like this from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Indian family, thank you so much for checking out our videos, and always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.